Hey guys, so I just wanted to make this quick video. It's not gonna be like a super thought out thing. It's just gonna be my own thoughts about Disneyland. So yeah, if you saw the title, I'm gonna talk about if I'm gonna go back to Disneyland when it reopens. I know a lot of my personal friends have been asking me this, but I just thought it'd be interesting to share with you all, and here are your thoughts about it. So if you guys haven't heard, Disneyland's gonna be reopening July 17th. Downtown Disney will be opening July 9th, I believe, and the hotels will be opening July 23rd. And there's a lot of controversy about it. I will start off by saying that I find it kind of weird how Disneyland just announced this news this past week and people are so angry about it, but when Disney World announced that they were reopening weeks ago, no one said anything. So I just thought it was weird that people are now mad about Disneyland reopening when they had already announced Disney World reopening, and Disney World is reopening sooner because they're reopening on July 11th, and their Disney Springs is already open. So I don't understand why everyone's really mad about Disneyland reopening. Not to mention that Universal Orlando is completely open already, and they do not have a reservation system, so literally anyone can go in right now. They do have like a limit on capacity, but like they only shut it down like once they see it's crowded, so like groups of people can go and then they'll just eventually turn them away if they can't get in, which is just a weird process. I don't know, I don't like that. I prefer a reservation system in this case. But yeah, I just wanted to share my thoughts on that, because here's the thing, part of me wants to go because like I know for myself I'm very like follow the rules. I don't mind wearing a mask. I've worn a mask before this whole thing even happened. I carry my sanitizer even before all it. Like I was always a very like clean freak kind of person, so I feel like I don't mind being in a place for that long with all these like things in place. However, I just don't trust people. Like I know that I've been to grocery stores that have clean signage that says step here, go here, and people do not follow. And I feel like that's what stresses me out, especially going to like Disneyland, is that I just don't know if people are gonna follow the rules. I can follow the rules as best as I can, but if other people aren't, like, I don't know. My extended family has been affected by the virus, so like I know it's a real thing. I know I'm coming from my perspective, so like I don't know if I would go back to the parks immediately. I know that they are going to be introducing like a new like task force. I forgot the exact name of it, but they're going to have like cast members within the park and within downtown Disney, basically telling people to social distance, and if they have any questions about what's going on, like the protocols and stuff, they have that whole new group that will basically help people go around their own way, which I think is a great thing. Don't get me wrong, that's actually amazing, but I just don't know if like I would be enjoying it that way or like other people are. I know a lot of people are complaining already. I tend to avoid Disney comment sections the most out of like any comment sections ever, because people always complain. Even before all of this, like those sections are literally, you just want to see people complain for long amounts of time. That's what happens in those comment sections, so I tend to avoid those completely because I just don't want to get that type of negativity in my life. So it's been crazy. So yeah, I don't know if I would go back. There's part of me that honestly would go back just to be like, I was there, because I'm that kind of person. But there's another part of me that's like, no, I would rather wait till, I don't know, things get better, I guess you can say. Obviously this is not going to be like a okay, it's completely done now type of deal. Like it's something we're gonna have to adjust life to. So I don't know, it's a lot to think about. Like I obviously love the parks. A lot of my content does come from just being at the parks, so I know that I miss it for that sake of just being there, having fun, being able to vlog, but at the same time like I just don't know like how it would be. I also don't want to just hear people complain all the time about like, oh, I don't want to wear a mask, because there's so many people who are really like, I don't want to be wearing a mask. Don't go if you don't want to wear a mask. Like Disney can tell you what to do if you're going into their property. So if you don't want to wear a mask, then just go. It's easy. I know that like for Disney World, a lot of people are just gonna wait, because again, it's like Disney World's a lot more vacation compared to Disneyland. Disneyland's a lot more of a local park. So I understand people pushing back their Disney World trips, because that makes sense. Like I wouldn't put my money into a trip for right now, so that I understand. Disneyland has the most like pass holders, and a lot of times pass holders only go for like half a day or like a few hours. I know that's what I do. Like I haven't done a full day at Disneyland in like the longest time, and there's a lot more locals here, so I don't know. Like part of me is glad that it's opening back up. Like it's great, especially because I do have friends who are cast members who like want to get back to work, but at the same time I have seen a lot of cast members who don't want to go back because they know that like it's not completely safe at the moment. They don't know how cast members are going to react or who's coming into the parks, you know. So it's going to be a very interesting thing. I think I'm just gonna like wait and see, especially because it's reopening on July 17th, which is Disneyland's anniversary, but it's also Friday, so I'm kind of curious. Like if anything, I would go that Saturday and see how it works, because Disneyland is doing reservations, so you have to do an advance reservation for that day, so meaning they will cap at like their limit, which is a lot helpful. I completely am for the whole reservation system. I know people were already complaining about it, but I think it's a great way to like limit capacity. Like it's great. So we're gonna see how that goes. So let me know your guys' thoughts down below. Do you guys think that like theme parks are opening too fast? Because again, like I said, Universal Orlando's already completely open. You guys can go to their parks already. They're open. I know a lot of the parks in Florida have reopened, so, and slowly all over the country they're reopening soon. I still don't understand why Disney got a lot of like the big backlash when Disney had already announced about Walt Disney World reopening like weeks ago. So I don't know. I think it's interesting. I don't know. Like I feel like I'm completely on the fence about it. I have reservations on both ends. Like even if they were, because they are extending my pass like the time that it was closed, but at the same time, like what if I don't go back within those few months of extensions? I don't know. It's just gonna be interesting to see. So let me know what you guys would think down below. Would you guys go back to a theme park now that they're reopening, or are you guys gonna wait it out? I would love to hear your thoughts, because yeah, I feel like I'm still on the fence. I don't mind wearing a mask. Like that's not my issue. I think my issue is just still being crowds of people who don't follow directions, because I've been to Costco, I've been to grocery stores, and people don't follow directions there. So how would they follow directions at Disneyland? So yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts down below. And that's pretty much it for this video. It was just a quick one for me to talk and share my thoughts with this very awkward window lighting. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and let me know your thoughts down below.